Hello and welcome to Monday's Daily, October 4th, 2021. We're first going to start off with air signs. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Air signs, the first card that comes up for you is the Magician card. With the Magician card, this card talks about having self-confidence, feeling empowered, having a lot of creativity today. Again, for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This card talks about standing up for what you believe in, following through on something, being determined to get something done today. There is also an opportunity here for air signs to be able to create whatever it is that you're desiring to create. Somebody may have talked you out of something, or may have not given you enough credit or enthusiasm or encouragement to proceed forward or to continue either with an education or with a particular plan that you may have had. There's going to be an availability to you. Something is going to be presented to you for you to be able to take advantage of. If you let this opportunity pass you by, it may not come back again for another year. So please don't allow somebody to deter you from doing what it is that you feel or need to get done or want to get done or want to accomplish. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't allow naysayers to predict what you want to do, okay? Be your best you, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Fire signs. Your card, of course, is the Strength card today. So with the Strength card, this card definitely talks about your inner strength, not giving up, believing in yourself, unconditional self-love. It's about time, because you've spent so much energy and time on putting your strength in for other people. It is time now, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag, that you decide that you're going to take a stand for something, that you're going to stand up as strong as you can. You're going to reach down within where you thought you had weakness, where you thought you couldn't get up anymore, where you thought you've been knocked down too many times. It's not true. You are just about to get your second wind, and you're going to stand up and fight for whatever it is, whether it's trying to get that job, whether it's trying to keep that relationship, whether it's trying to show somebody who you are, what your worth is. Don't let somebody devalue you, okay? You can do whatever you put your mind to. You have the strength within you. It is endless. It is infinity. You see the symbol. For a lot of you, Aries, Leo, Sag, self-acceptance is something that's very important for you. Loving yourself just the way you are, not the way other people want you to be or want to see you. It's important to love yourself just the way you are, fire signs. Water signs, your card for today is, in fact, the Eight of Pentacles. So water signs, with the Eight of Pentacles, this card is talking about work, enjoying your work, looking forward to something at work. It's also talking about you having the tools to do what it is that you need to do. For some of you, wanting to take on a new experience, wanting to try a new position. For some of you, maybe applied for a higher position than you're in now. Something is definitely coming to fruition for you where a wish is concerned. These Eight of Pentacles talks about you mastering your trade. You're really good at something, but yet maybe for some of you, you're not even in that job. You're not even doing that type of work. You're doing something else due to having a lack of confidence previously. For some of you, you're going to be taking a risk, or you're willing to take a risk to try to do or accomplish or create perhaps your own business, or perhaps to take a position in where you're still learning, but yet willing to exercise the abilities that you already have. This is going to bring you money. Work is going to bring you money. No matter what's going on, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, work somehow, some way is going to bring in additional money for you. So this card indicates that money and finances are going to get better. Earth signs. You have the Knight of Wands. Earth signs, with the Knight of Wands, this talks about going for your desires. It talks about being very charismatic. It talks about being very cool within yourself, meaning taking things on with stride, being very casual. Opening up the doors for opportunity is right around the corner. There are blessings coming on your way to meet you and greet you. You must open the door. You may also be dealing with fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. I can also show you that with this card, you're waiting for a situation or an opportunity, maybe for something to even calm down, so that you can find a way to make an adjustment, intervene, add your help, add your knowledge, maybe even add your expertise in a particular situation or subject. For some of you, this might be about teaching or being a teacher. But Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, do not wait. Move forward. Reach for those stars is what this card's saying. Allow yourself the freedom, the ability to live through your desires. Your desires started out as a fantasy, as a thought in your mind, where your wishes exist. But now, you're being guided from the universe, encouraged to go and reach for your desires. You will be able to accomplish your goal. Card for the room. A card for the room. This card comes from the Hidden Truth. The card that comes up for the room is, in fact, I don't know what comes next. This card has a very wide spectrum. This card speaks to every single sign, sun, moon, and rising. It speaks to every single element, included all as one. You don't know what comes next. Most of us don't. You're not supposed to. What you are supposed to do is move with the flow. Allow things to cross your path. Take on the challenges that get presented to you. Find a way to acknowledge, agree, and accept whatever it is that you cannot change. Work on the things that you can change. But most importantly, know that you are not on the wrong path. You are not in the wrong place. You are not with the wrong person. You are not at the wrong job. Right now, you are exactly where you're supposed to be in this chapter of your life. Maybe it's not perfect for you. Maybe it's not where you want to stay, and that's okay. But in fact, where you are is where you're supposed to be. Different obstacles, different opportunities, different speed bumps, delays, interventions, connections, communications, and different people will cross your path. Over the next couple weeks, you're going to realize that your journey is going to begin to change. It's going to be able to take on a whole new perspective. Where you're feeling doubtful, where you're feeling hopeless, things are about to get better. There's going to be an opportunity here for some of you to be able to explore, take an adventure, so to speak. There is a balance that's coming in for you. It is going to allow you a choice. So when I pull the card for you from the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, it talks about Two of Swords. So not knowing what comes next and having the Two of Swords is using your intuition. Feeling like right now, because you feel like you don't know what comes next, it makes sense to get this card because it's a person that's blindfolded, a person who can't see what's in front of them, a person who can't see what's coming down the road, a person who's not even seeing the opportunities that are being presented to them. For some of you, it's just a matter of taking off the blindfold, looking at the truth in a situation. Some of you want so much to keep that blindfold on. Some of you don't want to see the truth. Some of you don't want to admit the truth to yourself. Some of you are scared to death to take the reality of a situation and know that you have to act on that by either walking away or by either changing something up. A lot of you that are in a relationship where the other person is not putting in the work, ask yourself, how in the world can this get better if they don't want to try? If you being with somebody that is not wanting to be with you and not putting the effort in, not making the sacrifices like you do, then this person is not for you. As much as you want them to be, you have to accept for now that that person is not for you. Right now, that person is actually against you for whatever reason. Not because you're not good enough, not because you're not pretty enough, not because you're not handsome enough, not because you're not rich enough, but because they, in fact, are not enough for you. See, sometimes God steps in and takes somebody out or pulls them away from you to change your direction, to turn you around, to let you see that there is much more, bigger things planned for you and your life. There are so many important decisions that you're going to be making. One of them is choosing you over something or someone else. Love is only a few steps away. But if you go in the wrong direction and continue to try to change someone's mind or continue to try to make someone love you who is not in love with you, they may care about you, but they are not in love with you enough or ready to commit or to make extreme changes in their life to be with you. It's not the right time for them. So when timing is off, it's time to move. So with the Two of Swords here, it's time for you to make a choice or decision. You are going to have to cut something out. It won't be easy at all. Your mind will play tricks on you like an addiction. But it's up to you if you want this bad enough. If you want love, if you want marriage, if you want children, if you want a family, then it's important for you to make the necessary decisions now so that life can be much easier later. What seed you plant now, you will be able to harvest later on. But for now, it's time to turn around, face the music, accept things for what they are, and accept things for what they aren't. With that being said, this is the Daily for Monday, October 4th, 2021. Stay blessed. I'll see you all soon to do the monthlies.